Hello, people. I really want to talk about Wong Hospital again, how bad of a hospital it is again, because my sister practically informed me with this information. This was around about the time when my sister was actually giving birth to my niece. Yeah, and the thing is, right, this is really bumming me out. What she said. We went to a restaurant, we had something to eat and everything else, and we were talking about Wong Hospital, but I actually mentioned it first. I made a video saying Wong Hospital was bad, and she kind of like informed me with this information too. My sister did, and this was around about the time when my niece was about to be born, and she chose to go to Gosford Hospital because they have more better facilities there and everything else. Like, they don't believe giving, they don't believe giving, mothers who are in labour the epidural. It's like what the what don't you believe in there? Like I've been in and out of there asking to get a CCC scan, and you complain about radiation, and now you complain about epidurals, to relieve the mother's suffering of giving birth. Like, this is why I think a lot of people are going to Gosford Hospital for. It's more better. I think it's more better acquired, and everything else. It's like they don't believe giving mothers epidurals. And when my arm was practically, popped out of place, like my shoulder was popped out, they didn't give me gas, because I was in fucking pain. I was in literally fucking pain. And they didn't give me gas, or they didn't give me any painkillers when I was actually in there. They didn't give me gas. They didn't relieve me from my pain when they were popping it in. And I think the most agonising pain I ever actually been through in a hospital was that hospital. Because they didn't gave me any gas. They just popped it back in. And I'm not saying that to be a pussy, but is that their job, to relieve people's pain? Like they don't believe in epidurals. They don't believe giving people radiation. Oh, sorry. They don't believe, giving people, CAT scans and CCC scans, and they don't believe in giving people gas to relieve themselves from getting their arms popped back into place. I was in fucking agony. I was literally in agony. I had so much adrenaline. No, not adrenaline. I think my adrenaline was actually gone when I got to the hospital. It was practically fucking gone. I have to deal with that pain when my arm was getting popped into place. I actually requested for them to give me gas because I couldn't do it. And they're just like, no, we can't give you gas. We have to do it, It's like Wyong Hospital. Wyong Hospital is living in the fucking Stone Age or something, like in the Dark Ages, man. Like what the fuck? Like, their fucking hospitals fucking shit, left, right, and centre. Especially the story of what I heard about the child, in a car accident. It's like, it's just absolutely fucking terrible. They don't believe giving mothers epidurals to relieve the pain for birth. They don't believe giving people CAT scans and CCC scans, and they don't believe giving people gas to relieve them, to relieve pain when they're popping your arm back into fucking place. It's just the same ordeal. It's just the same ordeal what goes on in that dumb, clumsy wretch of a hospital. And I've been in and out of there 4 times, and they always blame my symptom with, with my anxiety I've been suffering with. But you don't know that. It's always good to check more further, but they didn't do that because they don't want to waste their time. They don't want to waste their time and their money and their resources and everything else. That's why they're so clumsy at their job, and this is why I hear all these bad reviews, and this is why still Gosford Hospital is still 4.5 stars. At least they're doing something good in there, Not Wong Hospital. They're just 3 stars, and it would have surprised me down the line they're going to get to like 2 stars. It wouldn't surprise me they will get to 3.5 stars by this year, because with all these videos I've been posting up, like the hospital, the staff, the security and everything else, like they're all rude, and the doctors who work in there, they just don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. They don't have a fucking clue. Like, they just don't believe in anything. It's like they're living in the fucking dark ages, in that hospital. And they believe the word of pain. That's all they believe in. They don't believe in relieving pain. They don't believe in that stuff. This is why I'm actually exposing this a second time, because what my sister actually informed me. And I'm thinking of going to Gosford. No, not thinking. I'm going to Gosford Hospital to get a CCC scan. Check what's going on with me. Yeah, like, I don't really want to freak people out, but I'm not telling you what I got yet. But when I go tomorrow, I'm going to tell you what's going on with me. Like Wong Hospital. Like, shame on you. Like, seriously, you're the most disgusting hospital in Australia, and the people who work in that hospital, they're disgusting too. Like, especially the staff and the security and the doctors too. Yous are all disgusting and equal.